技術、才能、決意、起点、強さ。これらは自分が達人への道を切り開くのに十分な勇気と価値があると考える人にとって必要な特性です。剣の芸術。
The Art of the Blade currently sits at the number 149 spot on the all-rated Extreme Demons list, solidifying itself among the upper echelon of conquered and rated extremes currently in the game. This incredible memory level, hosted by mbed, was verified by the player Kyoto at least twice, likely due to balance changes or bug fixes, with the final verification being on August 10th, 2022, after 3,462 attempts. Ever since I first saw The Art of the Blade, I was drawn in. The song, the deco, the theme, and gameplay gimmicks all come together, giving the level an unmistakable aura. Even as a newcomer to the game, watching showcases and completions of this level gave a powerful feeling, almost as if drawing you in, inviting you to witness the unique mysteries that make this level so special. So what does make The Art of the Blade so special? What is it about this memory level that makes it stand apart from others? What are the gameplay gimmicks previously mentioned? And why has only one person in the entire history of the world beaten it without pausing? Well, sit back, relax, and stay hydrated as we go through it all right now.
Gameplay.
You start the level in Cube, watching the icon exit a temple, followed with tight timings up a bamboo walkway. I just have to point out that at this part, perfectly synced with the music, you get to see this little guy get absolutely clocked by a stone's throw and plummet into the water. After a jumping entrance onto pads, you ricochet right into a 4X robot section. With nimble agility, you traverse through the night sky, passing various torii gates, swiftly jumping from pillar to pillar, mixed with some orb timings and a short UFO spam. As the gong sounds, you enter the ship, starting upside down and switching gravity several times throughout. You pass through lantern-lit halls lined with scrolls in a yin and yang motif, with dark pillars occasionally obscuring your view in the foreground. Weaving in and out of large shuriken and straight flies, you enter this incredible ballpark, screaming through the bamboo forest, enemy shuriken flying your way. You dodge them with tricky double clicks and timing, entering a short memory portion, traversing glowing yin-yang, fake floors, and invisible orbs. As you approach a board with directional arrows reading Oboete, or Remember, you begin the infamous Saw Pillar Maze. Pay attention, as this is the true crux of this level's memory gimmicks. Up until now, there have been 3 objects you will have needed to keep an eye on in order to deduct the correct path through the saw pillars. This path is random every time you begin a new run, and if you do not traverse it with perfect accuracy despite passing the rest of the level, you will meet an untimely death to a spike wall at 99%, greeted with this level's unique death animation and a text simply stating, "You have much to learn." The objects in question are the final torii gate at 24%, a pixel at the top of the screen at 43% that you must have shake enabled to see, and the third arrow in the bottom row on the board at 63%. The torii gate will be cycling colors as you pass it, but whichever color it pulses is the one you want to keep track of: purple, brown, red, or maroon. The pixel, which is visible during the screen shake, will be either dark blue, white, gray, or black, which is essentially invisible. Finally, you will have to pay attention to which colors the arrow pulses, which can be either red, blue, yellow, or green. These colors can each be associated with a number, which can then be cross-checked with the corresponding saw pillar values seen here, giving a total of 64 possible pathways. The usual strategy is to pause the game right after the arrow pulse, review your recording footage, jot down the corresponding color numbers, and suss out the correct path you must take through the saw pillars. Then unpause and perfectly execute the inputs needed to prevail. Once you have, hopefully, taken the correct path, you are met with a daunting memory maze. If you do not navigate the correct path through stretching chains, burning braziers, and shrouded spikes, upon reaching the end of the maze, you will perish. The ultimate challenge you face as you approach the end of your journey is a traditional swing copter setup with an enticing click pattern. As you whiz through the tight stone corridors, brushing up against death itself, you will perform your final dual ball clicks, reaching the end screen, where you will begin your prayer. As you listen to the final gong hit crescendo, if you had your wits about you, and executed your art perfectly, you will succeed.
Shin no Master.
Earlier in the video, you heard me mention that only one person out of every The Art of the Blade victor managed to beat the level without pausing. You now understand that means memorizing all of the different object color combinations and possible paths so that you can execute the saw pillar maze perfectly on the fly. This seemingly and once thought impossible task has been done by only one warrior, worthy of deeming themselves a true master of the art of the blade. And that warrior is none other than WizKid05. WizKid is a top player and accomplished GD veteran with near mastery over his unique skill sets within the game, whether it be high CPS spam, two-player solo, or exceptional memory. As his goal for Memory, the act of beating memory levels during the month of May, in 2024, he decided he wanted to do something cool, and jumped at the opportunity to go for this incredible and daunting achievement. Listen closely to how he explains his strategy for tackling this complicated task.
Since we're doing pauseless, we instead have to commit all the paths to memory and then react to all the visual cues in real time in order to figure out where to go, which is actually easier than it sounds for two reasons. For one, all of the pillars are individually affected by the colors, meaning that if one of them changes colors, it won't affect the other two. And for two, I didn't even memorize all of the paths. I only memorized 32 of them, or tried to anyway.
I've linked his video in the description below. Please be sure to go watch the full thing, give it a like, and subscribe to his channel. The amount of skill, mental acuity, determination, research, and commitment this task demanded is undoubtedly impressive, and has to be one of the coolest accomplishments within the game. A lone swordsman stood in solidarity and against all odds truly understood the art of the blade.
結論
The Art of the Blade is undoubtedly enswathed in intrigue, boasting some of the best thematic integration, not only among extreme demons, but across all levels of the game. It's rare to see not only the theme, but also the song being so well represented by all the encompassing parts of a level, from the name, to the deco, to the gameplay. The same way Bubawamba invokes feelings of unease, uncertainty, and horror, The Art of the Blade invokes feelings of grandiose adventure, feudal conflict, mental and martial mastery, and ancient arts. It is not often a level comes along showcasing such creativity, creating new gameplay experiences for players and viewers alike to witness and enjoy. If you've made it this far, I want to personally take a moment to thank you. It's been incredibly humbling to see the response to my first video, and I'm immensely grateful for every view, comment, like, or sub. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed creating it for you. Be sure to leave a comment letting me know what you thought, and feel free to suggest other levels you'd like to see videos on. Please consider liking the video, and if you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my future videos. We'll see you in the next one, and remember, you matter, You are loved, and you are worth it. Peace.